Good morning. We had some cocktails last night, so I'm feeling very puffy this morning. I'm just going to put on some skin makeup. I've been using the Lumen skin tint. I think I mentioned this before. This is just a toner. It's not the glycolic one because I'm taking it all around my eyes, but I just wanted something to refresh before I put on anything else. I've mentioned this before, the Lumen Invisible Instant Glow Skin Tint. It's expensive. It was sent to me. I would purchase this again. And I don't say that very often about products like this, but especially for this time, if you were thinking of treating yourself to like a makeup item, I feel like this is the one. You put it on your skin and it's cold. It's like a fresh skin tint. It is refreshing. It's amazing. And it just kind of, it's not really anything in the way of coverage. A little, but it's not. So it just looks like your skin. It does even things out. It does, you know, add something, but it really, don't expect it to be like a foundation because it's really not. It's, I mean, the lighting, I feel like you can't see very well because it's a little bit overexposed with me being right in front of the window and it being early, but oh, I love this stuff so much. Even as I'm using it now, it's just, I feel like I'm brushing cool water onto my face. And after it's been applied, I just look like a fresher version of myself. Fresh, skin tint, instant glow. There has never been anything more perfectly marketed because it is just perfect. The other thing I've been using is this, which I got from Yes Style. It is called Aritaum Sugar Ball Cushion Cheek Colour, and the colour I've got is Daisy Coral. I actually don't think it's on Yes Style anymore. I looked yesterday to link it because I mentioned these products on Instagram, and I don't think you can get it anymore, so hopefully it's not, you know, it's still available somewhere, because this is really nice too. Really easy to blend. I really like the colour. And again, it's just giving me a little bit of a pick-me-up and a little bit of mascara. That has been my go-to. This week, I've discovered this. These three products give me a little bit of something for the base, a little perk up on the cheeks, a little bit of a flush, and a little bit of definition for my eyes, and it's perfect. And because it's Lumen, I know this sounds like an advert, I swear it's not. Because it's Lumen, they are actually a skincare company, and so I don't feel like I'm putting makeup on my face. I feel like I'm putting on skincare that happens to have a little bit of pigment in it, which is one of the things that was really putting me off wearing makeup at home. I thought, well, I'm not going anywhere. My skin doesn't need to be masked. I don't want to be suffocating my skin at a time when I'm already not getting enough fresh air and yada yada. But I feel differently about that. I feel like it is a skincare product, so I think that's part of the reason that I'm enjoying it. Anyway, can you hear my voice? This is all because I had a drink last night and I'm like, very annoying. I had Cosmopolitans, FYI. I'm going to do a little IGTV about this today. I had Cosmopolitans and Lee had mojitos, which is not my thing. I don't like rum and I don't really like minty drinks, so mojitos are out for me. And then this evening, I'm going to make Sea Breeze, which is much less alcohol heavy. And I'm going to take some round to our neighbours as well, which is like a fruity long drink. So yeah, Friday, Saturday, I have to say, all day yesterday I was like, oh, I don't know if I can be bothered. And once I put on the cocktail lights, I made the cocktails and we sat down and watched a movie, and I thought, no, we need this. This needs to be a staple. I mean, it's been a long time since I've had like a Friday night or a Saturday night is going out night. But I feel like I need that routine in this current situation. And it definitely made me feel like, oh, it's the beginning of the weekend. I don't know. What are you guys doing to try and make the days feel different? I sent Lee to deliver the cocktails this week. Oh my goodness. What are they this week? How cute is this? They are chocolate chip shortbread, I asked, in the shape of cocktails. Today is a Sea Breeze. Yesterday I made a mojito for Lee and a Cosmo for me, and they were alcohol heavy. Same as the lemon drops last week. Delicious, but strong. And so I thought I would choose something that was a little bit more like summery and what have you, and used a lot of what we already had. So this, I was going to make a video, but I mean, it's 3 ingredients. It's not that difficult. I did make one on the mojito and the Cosmo. That and the lemon dropper on my IGTV. But this is literally like grapefruit juice, cranberry juice and vodka, and it is delicious. A little bit tart, which I like. But I made like an alcohol-free version for the children, and that was a mistake because it's not a sweet drink. But I'd highly recommend doing some kind of swap with a neighbour, because it's been really fun so far. It's very much, what will we do next week? I meant to show you this earlier, but I completely forgot. By the way, these are solar lights. I personally think they are pretty epic for solar lights. I inflated the hot tub here. It's not great. Full of holes, deflating constantly. I mean, we weren't planning on leaving it up this summer. I kind of was just thinking I won't put it up. I think I'm gonna get a new one when we move, but because it's been so warm, the kids were asking about it, so I thought I'll inflate it just for a few days, and I really think it's going to be for a few days because it's going to need re-inflating like every 20 minutes. I actually never look out of this window, and it's quite pretty, just like, you know, the outside world. What's that like? And there's a smell in the air. I never know what it is. I think it's a certain kind of flower. It reminds me of school. There was like a yellow flower that used to walk past on the way to school when I was a kid, and whenever I can smell that in the air, I'm like, oh, it's what that is. Just like smells like summer to me. Has anybody else been watching Community again since it came back on Netflix? We've never seen the 6th season, so I'm pretty excited to build up to that. We've been watching it a little bit at a time, because it was on, what was it, on Prime and Sky, so we've been kind of bit by bit watching it over the past few months, and then when it came on Netflix a couple of weeks ago and it had the 6th season, very excited. Anyway, it's been a bit of a strange day because Lee's been home because it's Good Friday, but it's Friday. It's just a strange one because yesterday I was working, so in theory today is Thursday, but it's not, and Lee's home, so it's Saturday, but it's not, and I've been kind of all out of whack. So I haven't got really anything done. I was supposed to film something today and I didn't, so that means tomorrow I will. You know, it's not like these things are time sensitive right now. Feeling better since yesterday's vlog. I can't believe how many people commented on that, how many people felt the same way, how many people felt that they also were kind of like in a bubble of this is just me. This whole situation is doing weird things to our minds. So no matter what camp you're in, I'll turn that off, sorry. We're feeling a certain kind of way, and we all feel like we're on our own, and we are not. And that is my favourite thing about these vlogs. In fact, someone said that today, someone commented today, that if nothing else, everyone can read the comments on the vlogs that I'm posting and see that we're not alone, because we're all feeling the same things. We all feel like we're failing at this, and yet there's no blueprint for it. We've never done this before. There's no, like Ella said, well, do you think? And I'm like, I'll stop you right there. Nobody knows. Nobody knows when you'll go back to school. They say September. We don't even know if it'll be September. A couple of people asked me if I feel positive or if I feel good about the fact that we'll still go away at the end of September, beginning of October. I'm like, well, yeah, because I'm choosing to have something to look forward to and think that that's far enough out. But if I'm honest with myself, I think we might be okay by then, but we're traveling to another country that might not be okay by then. We just don't know. And like I say almost every day, it is the uncertainty. But once we accept the uncertainty, I think it becomes a little bit easier. So generally, bit of a weird day, but feeling a lot more positive. And I hope that you are too.
And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking, and the wind blowing